Welcome to the future of gaming. In 2025, gaming PCs are faster, smarter, and more powerful than ever. From ultra-smooth 4K performance to mind-blowing ray tracing, these machines are built to take your gameplay to the next level. Whether you're a pro gamer or just getting started, today we're revealing the best gaming PCs of 2025 that deliver speed, style, and ultimate performance. There are many products available to choose best gaming PC, each with different characteristics, benefits, and prices. After much research, I found these products much helpful for people like you. If you want to know about the price and other information, be sure to check my description, so without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Number 5. Acer Predator Orion 5000. Best value. If you're buying a PC from a big box store rather than building it yourself, you're likely looking for something with solid performance, quiet operation, and decent quality that you otherwise don't have to think about. The Lenovo Legion Tower 5 iRi Gen 8 checks those boxes, delivering strong 1080p gaming for under $1,200 as tested. Despite a small 80mm fan on the core, i5-14400F, the system offered quiet cooling and operation during our gameplay testing. Among competitors like the MSI Codex R2 and Maingear 1, I found that this system had quieter fans, even when the system was under load. You get a solid case with good build quality and customizable RGB lighting, though it lacks a front USB Type-C port, which is convenient as more accessories and peripherals move to the newer standard. I don't think that it's a beautiful system, but if you're putting it under a desk anyway, you won't have to worry too much about that. The cable management is also a bit haphazard in the back, but as long as you can fit the case on, you should be golden. Number 4. MSI Codex R2. Best budget gaming desktop for 1080p play. MSI designed its Codex line of gaming PCs to get you started on your gaming journey without putting a significant dent in your wallet. Starting and tested at $979.99, the Codex R2 is a mid-tower chassis with a glass side panel, plenty of RGBs, and decent mid-range hardware for a starting gaming PC. Ours had an Intel Core i5-14400F, 16 GB of dual-channel DDR5 RAM, integrated Wi-Fi, and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 graphics card. It won't break any frames per second, FPS records, but it is a competent 1080p/1440p gaming machine at a reasonable price, taking the Editor's Choice Award for budget gaming PCs from the NZXT player. The MSI Codex R2 is housed in an attractive mid-tower chassis with the RGB forward design we expect from a gaming PC. The MSI Codex R2 is housed in an attractive mid-tower chassis with the RGB forward design we expect from a gaming PC. MSI's aluminum chassis measures 19.1 by 8.1 by 16.1 inches, a typical size for a mid-tower. The tempered glass panel has a smoked tint that hides some ugly bits inside every PC, but you can still see inside, especially when all the lighting is on. Number 3. Alienware Area 51. Best full-size PC. Alienware's Area 51 has returned after a hiatus, and it's bringing standardized parts with it. Finally, we're getting back to an Alienware rig with an ATX motherboard and a PSU meant for a gaming rig, not a server. What excited me the most about this PC was just how quiet it ran. I won't tell you the fans are silent, but between our stress tests and my playing games on it, I never felt the need to rush for a headset. This surprised me because there's no exhaust fan here. Alienware is using a series of large intakes to push cool air through the system and out the back. While the RTX 5090 we tested the Alienware with is powerful, the Intel Core Ultra 285K isn't the best for gaming at 1080p. If you're into esports or want to push down your resolution to increase frame rates, you may wish Alienware used Ryzen here. While the parts are standardized, you will need a $35 adapter kit to replace the motherboard, as it needs to attach to a special daughter board for fans, RGB lighting, and the power button. Number 2. Asus ROG G700. Best mid-range. The Asus ROG G700 is a mainstream PC verging on the premium market, with its Intel Core Ultra 7265KF, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070, and the fact that it's well put together. The glass case is quite nice, perhaps with the exception of a gamer manifesto printed on the PSU shroud, which I found to be a bit excessive, even for a gaming PC. In fact, I'd rather have more RGB customization options, but if you put your system on the floor, this won't matter so much. But beyond the aesthetics, you get solid gaming performance that should serve well both at 1080p and 1440p, and even 4K on less intensive games. At this price, you'd be surprised that you don't always get water cooling on the CPU, so I was very glad to see it here. Some of the other specs should serve you well into the future. The system comes with 32 gigabytes of RAM and a roomy 2 terabytes of storage. That's good, because the case doesn't have room for any 2.5 or 3.5-inch drives, just the SSDs on the motherboard. If you game over Wi-Fi, you might be disappointed that this system has Wi-Fi 6 rather than Wi-Fi 7, but that can be updated down the line. If you can, we encourage you to play online games with an Ethernet connection. Number 1. Corsair Vengeance i7600. Best overall. Not all gaming PCs are created equal. While mainstream brands attract customers with lower prices, specialty aftermarket companies like Corsair can deliver a higher quality rig. The Vengeance i7600, reviewed at $2,099.99 with an RTX 4070 Super and a Core Ultra 7265K, incorporates many of Corsair's own components, giving it a custom-built aftermarket feel while running quietly. The Core Ultra 7265K processor and GeForce RTX 4070 Super graphics card showed they are well matched. Though this setup isn't ideal for 4K gaming, Corsair offers higher-end configurations for that, including the Core Ultra 9285K and the GeForce RTX 4090. When I wasn't running benchmarks, F124 ran nice and smoothly. I find it a bit odd that there's no RGB lighting control software pre-installed, but I was able to get around that by installing MSI Mystic Light, which was compatible with the MSI motherboard on our review unit. I also appreciate that this system has some of the latest connectivity standards. It's still rarely fair to get Thunderbolt 4, but you can get those ports on this PC. Additionally, it supports Wi-Fi 7. That's all from my end. I make helpful videos daily, so do subscribe to my channel. If you need more information, or if you want to know product price, do check out my description. For any kind of problem, please comment below. Stay updated with our cool products, as it will make your life much easier.